Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, May 30th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Arundel County. Boy, there was a bombshell dropped last night after the world quit for the day. More on that in a minute, and I can't believe that May is done. Hey, if your house ever catches fire, here's what you can expect. Temperatures of 100 degrees at floor level and 600 degrees at eye level. So now you know why they say to crawl out. And that is your OMG fact for the day. But now we have some news. So, shall we? While not entirely unexpected, Arundel County and the city of Annapolis have been named as sanctuary jurisdictions by the U.S. Department of Homeland Security under a Trump executive order aimed at penalizing local governments that limit cooperation with federal immigration enforcement. DHS claims such policies obstruct federal law, protect, quote, dangerous criminal aliens, unquote, and put law enforcement at risk. Local officials have yet to issue any kind of a formal response, though both jurisdictions have previously aligned with Maryland's guidelines that discourage honoring ICE detainers without a warrant. Legal experts do say the label could put some federal grant money at risk, but past court rulings have limited the government's power to pull funding. For now, it's political theater with a budget subplot. The Smithereens, one of my favorite bands, and the rock legends behind hits like Blood and Roses and Behind the Wall of Sleep are coming to Ram's Head on stage on Sunday, June 8th. Founding drummer Dennis Dyken joined us to talk about the band's 4-decade run, their famously loyal fans, and whether a certain incident from 2012 at Ram's Head actually happened or not. Spoiler alert, the band still has it. The show is likely to sell out, so go get those tickets before you reminisce yourself right out of a great seat. RamsHeadOnStage.com. Downtown Annapolis, art lovers have a reason to celebrate. Gallery 57 West, which is right there on the corner of West and sort of Calvert and whatever that road is that goes off on the side there behind 49 West, is marking its 5th anniversary by welcoming 6 new artists working in pottery, painting, photography, mixed media, and even poetry. The public is invited to a reception on Saturday the 31st from 2 to 4 p.m. to meet the new artists and explore their work. Among them, Renata Mastrati with minimalist pottery inspired by Brazil, Devar Ardalan with handmade mixed media that explores AI and memory, and Lily McNair Bacatier, who brings poetry into the gallery space. Pretty cool. And that's a really neat store. If you ever need a gift for somebody, swing by there. There's always something good for everybody. Gallery 57 at 57 West Street. Impact 100 Greater Chesapeake is offering a $56,000 grant to one standout nonprofit in Anne Arundel County this October. Let me repeat that. A $56,000 grant. Applications are open now through June 30th. The organization, which pools donations from women to fund transformative projects, has already awarded nearly $500,000 since it began. If your nonprofit is working on something big in food security, elder care, or mental health, this could be your moment. They are also recruiting members for next year's grant cycle, so if you'd like to be a part of the decision-making, there is a seat at the table for you. If you're looking for something to do this weekend, you've got options, lots of them. And if Saturday is your preferred day, good luck in choosing. All weekend long, Friday through Sunday, Local by Design is hosting its monthly market. It's the May market this month because it's May. You're going to have tons of local artisans and vendors there. Friday at 5 p.m., the Annapolis Blues men's and women's soccer team kick off their seasons with a home doubleheader at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. That is 2 games, one night, and probably a lot of vuvuzelas. Saturday from 11 to 5, the Annapolis Pride Parade and Festival winds through downtown Annapolis. It's going to start down on Calvert Street and it's going to end at Maryland Hall. That's where the festival will take place. You can expect color, expect celebration, and maybe even a boa or two. Also Saturday from 2 to 6, it is Pints for Paws, benefiting the SPCA of Arundel County, craft beer, adoptable pets, and hope that the dogs behave better than the people. That all goes down at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. And then also Saturday and Sunday, a little bit out of town, but it's the Annapolis Greek Festival, bringing food, dancing, and culture to Saints Constantine and Helen Parish, right there on Riva Road. And I guess the Greek word for that is Opa. And finally, Sunday from 11 to 5, West Street is turning into an open-air gallery for the first Sunday Arts Festival of the season. That's live music, artisan booths, and street performers, all in one of the city's best stroll-friendly spots. Be sure to catch our local business spotlight this Saturday at noon. This week, we chatted with Allison and Matt from Vintage Vibe Finds and Artfully Acquired. That does drop at noon on Saturday. And today on Canines and Crosstreks, we meet Sadie Mae, who is a Catahoula Leopard dog mix. She's a bit skittish, but really warms up very fast and is a really cool looking and a sweetheart of a dog to boot. You want to listen to our spot now? Then you want to check out andAnnapolis.net at noon for some irresistible photos of Sadie Mae and get all of the information on how you can adopt her. Again, don't forget that we have our daily newsletter. It features only the top local news stories of the day. We send it out to your email inbox at 7 p.m. every night. Yes, that's 365 days a year, all without a paywall. It is perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday. And here is a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, that's it. Now it is time just to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world. And if we do, please leave a review somewhere or tell a friend to give us a listen. We also want to thank our sponsors, of course. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Macmedics. It is Friday, the weekend is here, and now it is time just to say have a great weekend, be nice to others, do something fun, enjoy Pride, and keep shopping local. Now hang tight, we have your Eye on Annapolis local weather report and Canines and Crosstreks. All of that's coming your way in just a minute.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Macmedics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Macmedics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Macmedics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Macmedics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Macmedics in Severna Park for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Macmedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning. Here is your weekend weather rundown for Arundel County. Today, you can expect a mix of clouds and sun with a high of about 76 degrees. There is a chance of showers and thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon. Winds will be light and variable, becoming southeast for 5 to 7 miles per hour. Tonight, the chance of showers does continue with a low near 63 degrees. Tomorrow brings mostly cloudy skies with a high near 70. A few thunderstorms are possible, mainly before daybreak. Winds will pick up in the afternoon, coming from the west at 11 to 14 miles per hour with gusts up to 22. It does cool off a bit in the evening with a low of around 58 degrees. Sunday offers a really pleasant change with mostly sunny skies and a high near 70. It's a great day to be outdoors, so consider planning some activities. Sunday night will be partly cloudy with a low of around 50. And as we look ahead, Monday continues that trend with sunny skies and a high near 75 degrees, and the rest of the week looks very favorable, with temperatures gradually warming up to nearly 80 and mostly sunny conditions prevailing. The next chance of rain, unfortunately, appears to come in on Friday and Saturday. That's your weather. Enjoy the weekend.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive. And it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
It's been a while since we've been back to the SPCA, and I see they've got tons of new artwork in the lobby.
Yeah, this place is really coming along, Kelly.
Yeah, how about that? That's some of the artwork that actually was in the other shelter and also at Paul's at the mall. And then some of it's new stuff. It's cool, isn't it?
It is. I really like it.
Yeah.
Is that a local artist, you know?
I don't know. I've just stuff I've been picking up along the way. And it's so funny because so many people that come in want to buy it. And I've reached out to a couple of the artists and they didn't respond because we could be selling a lot of that.
Just throw a number on it.
I know, but then we don't have it.
Well, yeah.
We can get
$1,000 more. If you want a painting at the SPCA, it's $1,000.
Maybe you could paint some things, Billy, and then we could sell them.
You would like for me to, I have no artistic ability at all.
Well,
My
you don't
mom,
know that.
on the other hand.
Yes, that's true. That's who we should
good.
commission to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Well, who just jumped up on your lap?
Well, this is Sadie Mae. Sadie Mae's obviously a little fearful at first.
She's got some funky ears.
She does have funky ears.
They're not funky. They're cute.
And the reason
funky
why
is not necessarily bad.
Funky's not a bad thing.
They're inquisitive ears. She always looks like she's
what
like,
it is.
Huh.
So she is actually, she's 1 year and 9 months old, and she's a Catahoula Leopard Terrier mix.
Ooh, I see the
Say that again.
Catahoula.
Catahoula.
Yes, Leopard Terrier mix.
She has leopard
why her
ears.
look the way they do because they say that they have like kind of like a mottled type of.
So she's part feline.
She's. I don't think so, but it
No?
does. No, but the temperament of the Catahoula leopard is, they say they're very intelligent, very energetic, very loving, very independent. She's not loving yet because she doesn't know you well enough.
I believe it.
No,
she just met you, John.
I know. You know what's
what do you want her to do?
Unfortunately, what's really sad is that when you get into situations where dogs are being used to, for fighting or just abuse
Or abused, yeah.
It typically is a male that does it.
Yeah.
And a lot of dogs, they just see a guy and they're like, whoa.
Yeah. You're the guy that did it to me.
Which is really very sad.
It is sad. Because you can see she's already warming up to us. But isn't that cool? Like she's kind of just like a blonde, and then her ears have that.
It's like a leopard accent.
That's it.
It's like wearing like a black dress with some leopard shoes.
Exactly. Wow, Billy.
Yeah.
You are on today.
Yeah.
Well, how long has she been here?
She has actually been here since February 26th.
Oh, wow.
She's been here for a while.
She has been here for a while. But you know what? She's getting much better. She's getting more social. And you can see she's friendly. And once she gets to know you, she's kind of clings to you.
Well,
you can see what she's doing with me.
Friendly as it is, but I mean, it's not. She's not aggressive but she's just very cautious.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Yes,
they're little leopard skin looking ears.
Well, I was looking at the SPCA's website and I saw Gunner from last week seems to be gone.
See it, Gunner.
You know what? That's right. Gunner goes home today, as a matter of fact.
Oh, nice.
So he's off the website.
But I did notice that Cheyenne, Lily, and Lainey are still.
I know they're here,
and they're killing our closing ratio, Billy.
They are.
Come on, Cheyenne, get it together.
Okay.
Now we've got Sadie Mae's now finding her stride.
Yeah, I think she's getting pretty comfortable here.
And Foresters, I was just reading, where they're kicking the butt of Hyundai Tucson and the Toyota RAV4. They said especially with the improved and superior hybrid system.
Ooh, that tracks.
So
I like that. Nice, Sadie Mae. The Hyundais are good cars. We have a Hyundai dealership as well.
Sure.
Annapolis Hyundai. So not going to poo-poo on those, but I'm glad to hear that
we'll take number one.
I'm glad that they can be number two. It's fine. Not a big deal.
It's funny. I texted Billy yesterday that I was driving down Route 2 and I was behind a Baja, a Subaru Baja. And because we talked about that last week about it, the guy demanding to have the brand new 25 model and you should have it in stock. Oddly enough, I saw another one also on Route 2
before I got to Edgewater. So I followed one, and then there was one parked off the side. So
there's a few of them floating around. We still get them in service here and there. It's like they take very good care of their cars because they're like
car free.
This is it.
Yeah.
Like, this thing goes like I can't replace it with anything else like it.
Forever and ever.
It is, but also Subarus go. I mean, they go and they go and they go. And it's like the Energizer Bunny. I mean, it just keeps on going. I mean, high mileage is not an issue with them. No, I mean, just like anything, the better you take care of it, the more more you bring it in and do the recommended maintenances and anything that the manufacturer recommends. Yeah, it'll last a really long time. And I wonder whether with the new Outback styling, with the new more SUV styling, where they might not think about bringing that back, because the Baja was like an Outback with a trunk. Yeah. I don't know. I have not heard anything about that. It'd be cool if they did, because there is a Hyundai that looks kind of like that. Seen that. The Santa Cruz, yeah, right. Santa Fe, Santa Cruz, yeah. So that's like, it's like a city. Yeah, they brand it as a city truck. So that's cool. But it definitely, that'd be nice to see. I don't think it's going to happen, but I would really like to see it. Yeah. Just like I'd like to see a turbo Crosstrek, but I don't think that's going to happen either.
Me too.
Little fire rocket. Yeah. And you guys are getting ready for Pints for Paws tomorrow.
That's right. It's tomorrow. It's exciting.
Cool.
And
the weather looks pretty good. I mean, it's going to be cloudy. It's going to be chilly, but it's going to be perfect.
As long as the rain stays away.
The rain is not an issue.
I think we've had enough rain here this week.
Yeah, I think
apparently we're still in a drought, but
apparently. Oh, thank you,
I don't believe it.
That's right. Look, Sadie's getting very friendly.
What was it? Wednesday? Yeah. It just rained all day long. I mean, I'm
steady, didn't stop.
Absolutely.
But tomorrow's supposed to be nice. It's high about 70 degrees. So
I think that's perfect for drinking beer.
It absolutely will be. It's at the Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium.
From 2 to 6.
2 to 6, $45. You can get your tickets right now at aacspca.org. Or you can probably get them at the gate as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
How does that work? So it's $45 to get in, then all you can drink, or do you have to get drink tickets?
Yeah, no, all you can drink.
What a deal.
It is.
Next Sunday, you've got Walk for the Animals on June 8th.
We're like back to back with stuff.
Whoa.
You are. And then the next Sunday is the puppy plunge. And then the next Sunday it's Lights on the Bay.
Oh my God, could you imagine? It does feel that way, doesn't it?
We're changing it up a little bit this year. It's going to be in August.
That's right. It's going to be a walk instead of drive.
Christmas in August.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that would be kind of cool, though.
That would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What's up, Sadie? Sadie is just wanting to go out and play.
Yeah, Sadie has made a real turn here. She is juiced up.
Yeah.
Okay, these guys aren't a threat. They're kind of fun.
She's like, but I do want to get out of here. I don't want to be in here anymore. I like you guys, and I appreciate what you're doing for me, but I want to leave. I want to go.
But anything else new happening up your way, Billy?
No, we're just we're chugging along. End of the month is tomorrow, so can't believe we're already into to June. Next week
flew by.
It really did.
Yeah, kind of a wild one. Yeah, Memorial Day weekend was good. We were busy. This week's been good. We've been busy. Just more of the same. We're kind of gearing up, kind of like Kelly is for event season, where it feels like every weekend there's something else going on. Which is a lot of fun.
From Bands in the Sand, too.
Bands in the Sand is a few weeks away.
Mm-hmm.
A couple weeks away. And then the following day is very important holiday, Father's Day.
That's right.
Do put it on your calendar, Sunday, June 8th for Walk for the Animals at Quiet Waters Park. It's not quite where it normally is, but it's you'll be able to find it because there will be signs and people directing you there and everything.
It's the Sassafras Maple.
In a different pavilion?
Mm-hmm. They are doing construction on the Blue Heron, so we're not allowed to have it in that parking lot this year.
All right.
So, and Darwin, the real big turtle.
Yeah.
Is coming. Turtle. Yeah.
Tortai.
Yeah, we.
the big butt turtle.
He has confirmed he will be there.
Now does he go to Florida for the winter?
Yeah, he does. And then
so he's like that Jewish guy from New York that goes to Boca, right?
Kind of.
I mean that turtle's huge.
Huge.
How do they get it back and forth?
In a little trailer.
Support turtle.
Yeah. That's right.
Like fly with it?
First class.
Oh my God.
But yeah, so they have like a little mini trailer and then he just walks off and he just wants to graze. If you're ever, when you see him at the walk, he's just over there grazing and having fun. She said he loves to be at events. Like that's his thing. He's happiest when he's socializing.
And what's his name?
Darwin.
That's appropriate.
Yeah, that's a good nickname.
Yes. Yeah.
I like it.
That's awesome.
So they trailer him up Florida. How old is Darwin?
Oh, you know what? I don't know. I'll know that for next week.
212.
I know. He's a big guy.
Wow.
Because they do live forever, don't they? I mean,
I think they live for a long time.
Super, super long time.
I mean, talk about like a real commitment to an animal. So I guess they have to have the turtle trailer wherever they go with the turtle.
Absolutely, because nobody can pick that guy up. He is heavy.
My God, I got to see this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably about
Mm-hmm.
half the size. I mean, people can't see this, but about half the size of the desktop there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he's really big.
Wow.
He's come to so many of our walks, so we have a lot of them. And then a couple of times he wasn't able to attend because he was at another event or they weren't back from Florida.
Well, and if anybody's looking to enhance their calendar for August, the puppy plunge is August 24th, but we're going to have more information coming up at SPCA.org on that in a little bit. No dates for Lights on the Bay, but it is coming back for 25, so we do know that's happening. And
I bet they're doing it right around Christmas.
You could be right.
So
you could be right.
Yeah, right at Christmas, New Year's. Yeah, it'll be good.
Maybe
good
bridge
memory.
it over into 26.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Starting 25, ending 26. Yep.
Well, and if you want an Annapolis Subaru, you want to go to AnnapolisSubaru.com. They've got plenty of cars in stock. I am obviously a fan of the Crosstreks with Canines and Crosstreks, but I'm also a fan of the Outback, which I had the chance to rent a couple weeks ago, which was a fantastic thing. I'm kind of grooving on the Bajas, and but they're not this model year.
John, you said a couple years ago that you were about to go through a midlife crisis.
I know.
And that you
and
could
what,
see
it's here?
WRX in your
WRX,
future.
the BRZ, now I'm in the Outback, and I'll tell you, the Trail Seeker looks
okay.
So I may be looking for that too. I don't know.
All right. Well, you let me know when the midlife crisis happens, and I'll be there for you. All right.
He's way too young for that.
Whatever works for you.
Fantastic. Well, again, AnnapolisSubaru.com or 149 Old Solomon's Island Road. Great bunch of people up there will take care of any of your automotive needs, whether they are pre-owned, certified pre-owned, or brand new.
And just so you know, real quick, if you buy an Outback, it's not a midlife crisis. That's actually a very smart move.
But no, the Outback is not a midlife crisis.
No.
I agree.
Yeah, BRZ, WRX, we could maybe borderline midlife crisis.
There you go.
But Outback,
an affordable midlife crisis.
Yes.
Come on over to Annapolis Subaru to get your car deals done. Come up to the Arundel County SPCA, AAC SPCA, and let's get Sadie Mae home. She's been here since February, so she really needs to go home, along with Cheyenne, Lily, and Lainey. Because they were our guests recently. We've got to get our closing ratio back up.
Yeah, we're dipping down into the 80s.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Back up.
As you said, I can't believe it is the end of May already.
End of May.
I guess next week we're going to see you, and it'll be June. And 1 week to go to Bands in the Sand. Man, I can't wait for that. That'll be fun.
Very excited.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Who are you going to bring with? Who are you going to bring next week? You know?
I'm thinking Palooza.
If she's here.
Yes.
She's probably going to bring the dog that's been here the longest and just really try to mess with our closing ratio.
Hello, Cody.
That's right. It would be Cody.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.